If you raised $5 million for your startup, would you pay yourself $100,000 a year, above or below?
Below any day of the week.
All right, you seem very sure about that. Why?
Well, when you raise venture capital, it's not really your money. It's never your money. Someone's investing in your startup because they actually want to see a return on their dollars. So unless you have a gigantic family or costs through the roof, I don't ever think it's a good idea to pay yourself like an exorbitant salary. It's not necessary. It doesn't help. I think all it does is make you more comfortable than you probably should be.
What's the toughest thing you face in your career right now as the managing director of a social agency?
Scaling. 2 years old, team of 10 people plus a couple of sort of contract freelancers. Going from doing everything myself to having a team that is able to sort of run relatively autonomously.
I know you're going to love this question. What's the dumbest thing you're seeing in the digital marketing industry in the Southern Hemisphere right now?
In digital marketing across our clients, I see a lot of people doing a lot of activity without any real understanding, knowledge, whatever, of whether it's actually working or not. Without actually understanding what success looks like, without defining a KPI, without ever thinking about, like, is this result achieving an outcome? There's value in building momentum, but only when you know what the outcome needs to be. But if you're actually trying to get an outcome in digital marketing, then like you need to know what the outcome is that you're trying to like resolve.
With all of that said,
yes.
What are you doing to fix that in the Southern Hemisphere, in Australia, in Brisbane, I guess, specifically? What do you tell us a little bit about what you're doing to change all of that?
Yep. So I've got this deep paranoia, and that's that if you're not getting results for a client, they're ultimately going to drop you. And if I've got clients that I like working with, I don't want to lose. I don't want someone else to take them from me. So we don't work with clients unless we know we're going to get a result. And what that means tangibly is a dollar result or an uplift in like app downloads or whatever that tangible ROI is for them. If we can't deliver on that, we don't do the work. And we deliver through like iterative cycles, we call them. So it's like you're constantly learning and constantly adapting. This isn't a set and forget strategy. This is like, what can I change tomorrow to get us closer to a result? We're grassroots right now.
Yeah, okay. Fair call, fair comeback.
Two problems to solve, right? One is two directions to achieve a similar result. One is start small and grow. The other is like basically position yourself or try to sell yourself as big and win big in the short term.
Okay.
My theory's always been just be profitable quickly. I feel like we're building a more future-proof business model here by sort of building at scale and building sort of gradually incremental growth.
Okay, now here's something that's probably a little bit more in different areas of your life, not just in business, but what's something that you're not doing day to day that you need to start doing like from tonight?
The big thing for me, and I mean this wholeheartedly, my biggest challenge every single day is in working out where I should be spending my time. So it's 6 months ago, I was totally in the trenches. And by that I mean I was creating content, I was distributing content, I was reviewing analytics, I was posting daily. I haven't done that in 3 months because as we've grown, we've had people to come in and fill those roles and I've just gone, okay, that's priority, that's priority, that's priority. I'm still too fragmented.
Okay, so here's a little question off the side of that. Why wouldn't you go into a true spearheading role within the business and look at who we want to work with and do more of the business development side of things?
I think it comes to the skill set. Like the one area in building this business that I have not been the most comfortable at is sales. I came in here as far more technical and probably a bit more creative in terms of marketing. That's why we built it, right? We knew that we could get in there and actually solve business problems with marketing.
Okay, no, and that's fair enough. This is what this is all about. Raw and real. Authentic. So you need to identify where you need to be putting your time more. Where might that be? Next week.
So, it is business development. That's no question at all, because BD is what will take this business from where we are now to 50 to 100 employees still in Brisbane, which would be massive growth for this market.
That's where the opportunity lies.
Yeah, but I think more holistically, it's less about a technical activity and more about being brutal with how I spend my time.
All right, finishing up. I'm ready to be, shocked, embarrassed, I'm not sure, but I'm going to ask it, and it is, Now is your time to have a little humble brag.
Yep.
Well, you probably have done some of that throughout the show so far, which is
Accidentally.
cool. Which is cool.
Not on purpose.
No, that's cool. What have you done recently that you're most proud of?
This is like, it's a bit of an airy, like, bit of a crappy answer. It's the most real. When I look at what that growth chart looks like in terms of the business, it's what I'm excited about. The truth is, when I think about like where I'm at right now and where I will be in 6 months, I've got no idea what that looks like, which is super exciting. Go back 6 months, we were half what we are now. Like, that's insane to me that in 6 months we could double again. Like, that's ridiculous. And that's what I'm excited about.
Super exciting.
Because we're actually adding value.
Yep.
That's the difference.
Dude, thanks for being on the show.
Boom.
You've been off the cliff.